Let the will of God be done. Those are the words of Mayor Edochie, who breaks silence after ex-husband to Judy pop up on social media saying that he is a real father to Judy's child, which is supposed to be your Edochie's last child. The height of the story remains that Mr. Obasi Emmanuel disclosed he is Judy Austin's ex-husband, who came online to say he is a real father to the child. Having that, he said he was still having carnal knowledge of Judy after they parted ways. He pinned down the fact that he had sponsored Judy for a very long time before your Edochie came into the picture. In the face of this complexity, Mayor Edochie recently made an Instagram post that obviously raised eyebrows from some of the fans, who said Judy deserves everything that is happening to her. It should be recalled that in a recent development, Mr. Obasi, through a 9-minute voice note, narrated at length how he married to Judy went down. He claims that he got married to her in 2007 and they had 2 kids. The height of the story remains that he disclosed this, and Judy has been quiet about the whole issue, same as Yo Edochie. But this time around, Mayor Edochie came online to say, may the will of God be done regarding who is the real father to Star DK. And of course, it should be noted that Yo Edochie recently took to social media to say God has been calling him to be a minister of God, to be doing things just for God's purpose, but he has been reluctant. He also recounts that his accident was not normal, but it was God's doing because God wants him to be a minister of God. Fans were also giving their comments saying that he's not worthy of that position, but then he stands his grounds that God has called him to be a minister of God. In the days ahead, he will surely be making other records or other posts regarding how far with his ministry. Our fingers are crossed because you are always ready and anxious to bring you latest developments regarding each case. At this moment, we stay in Nigeria where we talk about these Big Brother Niger besties. We are talking about Liko Rose and Maria, who have parted ways, and many fans are asking what happened, what has gone wrong. They used to be close friends, so what transpired? A quick check on the reality TV star Instagram handles, that was on Tuesday, November 1st, shows that the besties were no longer following each other on Instagram. The reason for their action is not yet known, but many have assumed that it is connected to allegation of betrayal and jealousy. But these two have not come on social media to say why they parted ways with each other. Their reason is not yet known, and it should be recalled that these two were best of friends at the Big Brother Niger show, and their posts generated reaction. Many are asking why they should do this, but they should come together because they were best of friends, while others are like, no, they were not good together, they were not meant together, I mean, they should just be apart like that. Well, we don't know what actually transpired, but if they were friends, they can always be together, and maybe there's a reason for these pathways. It could be betrayal and it could be jealousy, but we believe that in the days ahead, maybe Maria or Liko Rose will come on social media to say something regarding this issue. Of course, we stay in Nigeria where we talk to about singer Skill, who has also taken to social media to talk against wife. Very bitter. Of course, he just released a song against wife. In his words, never thought I would be married to the devil. You could have saved my mother's life, he said. Skill has shared a snippet from a track he recorded against his wife Precious. His called out post came days after he advised people to ensure that they don't get married to heartless people. Singer Skill has shared this on social media while he is still mourning his late mother. And it should be recalled that over the weekend, the rapper who lost his mother last week called out Precious for taking to the Insta story to mourn his mother. In a deleted message, Skill asked her to pull down the post, show the same care in real life, and stop doing things for the gram. He called out this post days after he advised people to not to get married to heartless people. And he said, rest in peace, Mama John. I will always be mother's son, sorry. Never thought that I would be married to the devil. My life is a movie. That shit is another level. I have no more things to discuss. It is too much to bear. I'm just filled with disgust. I lost my queen to the evil of this cold war. Now it is just me alone against the war. The lyrics, some parts of the lyrics read. The rapper further said, "You could have saved my mother's life. You were 10 minutes away. Disappointed by the one I could call my own. The shit was not love. It was all about the gram. How could you be so insensitive? You could have saved my mother's life, but you did not. I am feeling this pain all because of you. You said it was for better or for worse, but you did the reverse." It should be noted that Skill and Precious got married in September 2021, just few years after. This is already happening. It's a year and some months, and this is already happening. But as couples, I mean, if you deem that the person was good for you to get married to, you can always find everlasting solution. No crime is too big that you can't pardon, okay? So err is human and to forgive is divine. So somehow if you see Precious is remorseful about the act, you can always bring her back, okay? Taking it to social media will not do you any good. I think so. At this moment, we stay in Najatu where we talk about Musa Hamza, who has been sentenced to death for killing a neighbor. It should be recalled that the state high court has sentenced a man by name Musa who was accused of killing the neighbor Adamu Ibrahim. Hamza, who is 23-year-old, was arrested on December 21st, 2020 for the gruesome murder of the deceased in Lagos. He had voluntarily confessed to have committed the crime, saying that he did that for rituals. The court proceeded over by Justice Kenza sentenced him to death by hanging, having been found guilty of the offense he was charged for. He delivered a statement and pronounced the sentence after he was found guilty of killing the teenage boy, cutting his neck, plugging out his 2 eyes, and putting the eyeballs in a bottle, and burying the heads and the body at different locations. Lawyers from the State Ministry of Justice, comprising of Muhammadu Ibrahim and others, had filed a case against the convict, accusing him of the offense of murder, punishable with death, as per section 221 of the Penal Code law. The prosecutors told the court that Musa Hamza did the act. He called the deceased to a nearby bush and he committed the crime. The prosecution presented 6 witnesses before the court to prove that he was guilty of the crime. Of course, justice must prevail. Of course, at times, jungle justice is just the best. What kind of attitude is that, or what kind of behavior is that? Of course, people can always work very hard and earn legit money. You don't need to hurry and make money now and die young. Look at now, you messed up your life. I mean, we are so happy that the court there did just exactly what they were supposed to do. Thank you so much for watching. At this moment, we take you out of